In this video today, I want to talk about appeal process, like in immigration files, when you can appeal it and what is the process and how long does it take. Generally, you can appeal the decisions of the Immigration of Canada on different occasions. One of them is on temporary visas. For example, visitor visa, student visa, or work permit. In cases that you have refusals, you can appeal decision. But what is important is that, are you sure that you have a very good file and you had actually a very good file that you now can appeal it? Or if you are not sure, in my opinion, it's better that you double think about it. Like you decide to apply again with a strong file, with a complete file, and then if it's refused, you can appeal the process. Another type of appeal is for a sponsorship, like a spousal sponsorship. You want to sponsor your wife or like your spouse from other countries, and in this process you will receive a refusal because of some problems. The officer is not satisfied that you are in a genuine relationship and they refuse your application. So in this situation you can appeal the decision, and you can, of course, you need to see what problems you have in the file. If you think that the file was not a good file enough, what you can do is to reapply for the sponsorship. But if you think that the file was complete and you have the right, or you have something to say for the appeal process, you can appeal the decision. In this stage, what's going to happen is that we need to, after you file the notice of appeal, then we need to prepare the documents and everything that we need for the appeal hearing, because then a judge is going to decide about your application, whether they want to approve it or they want to reject the appeal. So it's very important to be prepared for the appeal process and hearing, to know what questions they're going to ask you, how you need to answer those questions, and what documents they need in order for you to be successful in your appeal process. Another type of appeal is for your refugee case. Imagine that you are a refugee claimant in Canada and your refugee claim is not approved by Canada Immigration. At this stage, you can appeal the process and you can go through the Refugee Appeal Division, which we call it RAD. And in this situation, they're gonna reassess your refugee claim to see whether it should be approved or not. If it's approved, then you can apply for permanent residency. But in case it's not approved, you can appeal it for the second time at the Federal Court of Canada. So generally, it's very important to know, if you want to appeal a decision, do you have enough documents and do you have a good file that you're going to be successful in your appeal process, or you think that no, like the file can be better, or maybe it's better for you to resubmit the file. The processing time for appeal depends on Canada Immigration. Sometimes it's about 2 to 3 months, and sometimes it's going to take almost a year. So you need to know all these details, but the most important thing to have in mind is that, remember, if you want to appeal a decision, you have certain days. So it's not something that, for example, you receive the decision and then you're gonna wait after 3-4 months, then you decide that you wanna appeal it. No. So in my opinion, what is the best option for you is, as soon as you receive the refusal letter, get a good consultation from somebody who's gonna tell you what you can do, because if you lose those time and actually you miss the deadline, then you cannot appeal the process anymore.